Wow, Diola, Canada's Canada'd me. Canada has practically Canada'd me, man. It's just crazy. It's really, when you hear some things and you're like, oh, this is going to be far from home, and then at the end of the day, it happens to you. That's exactly my story right now. So about 10 months ago, May 23rd, we landed in Canada as PRs, my wife and myself. We're both medical doctors. My wife is a medical doctor or was doing a senior residency in Nigeria. I, on the other hand, had become a consultant or a maxillofacial surgeon. And then I moved to Canada with my wife and my two kids. My kids are 4 years old and also 18 months old now. By the time we got here, we got a bit of soft landing from my younger sister, who was already a citizen in Canada, and she spent a significant amount of time trying to make us comfortable. We started the rat race, trying to look for jobs, trying to look for opportunities. But luckily for us, before we moved to Canada, we had a bit of opportunity to be able to raise funds through an organization that gave me a grant, and I subsequently was able to use the funds to be able to take care of the family. So we moved out of my sister's place, and then we moved to our own place. Shortly afterwards, like about 2 or 3 months after, something quite remarkable happened to me. It was something I never ever expected from my wife. Bí mo ṣe ń sọ nǹkan yóò jọ pé kí n máa sunkún, but kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? I'm Yoruba. My wife is from Uromi, although our mother is from Awe in Oyo State. So you must understand that our value systems are kind of similar. So mo ṣáà notice wípé at the second month of us moving to our own place, ìyàwó mi ṣáà change attitude there. She became extremely contentious with me, started acting up. Everything was just totally off. It had not been easy in Canada, trying to keep and maintain a job, She also trying to apply and everything not working out as we had planned. But eventually, Shasha for everything less alone, There was a time I got a job and then I lost it like after a month of probation because it was something I was not necessarily suited for. It was an admin role, and these things actually continued. Mosha noticed we were contentious. At the point we got into the PSW program, Asha Beresin Shilo, we were doing it one after the other. We're trying our best to just make sure we pay Alishe program we Ali PSW certificate last igba. Well, in the process of doing all of those things, Mosha noticed we pay woman Osha yato. Ẹ̀kan láàárọ̀ agbé ọmọ lọ sí bus stop ní school. Kò ní padà wá like until an hour and a half later. Ibo ló lọ, kò ní dá mi lóhùn. At the point, Osha bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí keep àwọn new set of friends kọ̀ọ̀kan. Obìnrin kan in particular, this man is like 60 years old. Ìyàwó mi is 33. And ká tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, woman yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wá sílé. Ó nígbà kan tó tiẹ̀ ní pé ó fẹ́ tẹ̀lé woman yẹn pé wọ́n ní pé kí wọ́n lọ ṣe oúnjẹ fún practical, giving some kind of flimsy excuses láti bá woman yẹn gbé or láti bá woman yẹn jáde. There was only a time like that tó ṣe pé one Nigerian guy wá sílé tó ní kí Uber driver ní bọ̀bọ́ yẹn pé ó help ẹ̀, bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó ń ṣe Uber òun náà dẹ̀ off Uber arrangement ẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ ń bá gbẹ́rù wá sí inú ilé. Well, that's neither here nor there yet. We've not even scratched the surface of what is going on. Well, one day, Asha Nija, she moved out of the room. We started sleeping in 2 different rooms. Then, before we knew what was happening, she and I had bad communication. Bishop Osha, Musha Dilati Bishe, Mutilo Fagbura, I was now doing menial jobs, a old doctor. Mo lọ Fagbura, mo dé láti ibiṣẹ́, mo dẹ̀ rí, ó dẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé kí n má jẹun mọ́. Tó sọ ní Saturday, pé kí n má jẹ oúnjẹ tó bá sè mọ́. Mo sọ nǹkankan, mo ṣáà ra pizza, mo jẹ pizza and join. Ara mi dẹ̀ lè wá gbà mú. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to call her. I said, come here. Let's talk. Sat down, we had a conversation. She wasn't helping matters out. She kept on saying things like I was being verbally abusive, and she had been saying this repeatedly. Then she walked out on me. And when she walked out on me, she went to sit down. Then I went to meet her and I said, "Wow, sorrow then ring, you're working out on me. You nonsense for me." Mo ṣá lọ bá, mo gba phone lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Mo ṣe gba phone ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nìyẹn, bó ṣe wá ó push me very hard. Tí mo takìtì, tí mo bọ́, tí mo ṣubú. Ìgbà tí mo ṣubú, mo tún dìde, but I still had the phone in my hand. She was struggling with me to get the phone. In the process of the struggle, kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo dẹ̀ phone dẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ mi. Okay, ó dẹ̀ jábọ́, and then the thing got broken. When the thing got broken now, kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? She left where we were, went to the neighbor, and went to pick up his phone, and went to call 911. Wọ́n ṣe gbọ́ ọlọ́pàá wá nìyẹn tí wọ́n fi gbé mi kúrò ní ilé. Tí wọ́n ní kí mo gbọ́dọ̀ padà wálé sílé mọ́. But there must be a no contact order between both of us. You know, I couldn't call me in contact with her, I couldn't call her. The girl immediately ló ti block gbogbo number mi. Àwọn family ẹ̀ náà bí mob action, wọ́n block gbogbo number mi. I couldn't get in touch with anybody again. Back with me Nigeria and also here. Àwọn church that ẹ̀ lọ wọ́n ti try láti bá sọ̀rọ̀ wípé how far bọ́n nǹkan ti fẹ́ rí ó ṣàwà adamant pé nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ pé she's not interested in the marriage again. Well, at least the most important thing for everybody in Wipo Shan checking rí àwọn ọmọ mi. So I was going to pick up my kids, you know, the church will drop them off. My sister will help me pick up my kids, my drop them off. But matter could take something that a man should be living by. Could make sense, could take jam out or that's last year. You know. A later angry, she lived out the last month rent and then she moved. But today moved Loma so far family, we can't family, nobody can be for address anymore. But I'm sure there were a few things I observed. There was a particular jacket, Timori in Yara. You know, we can jacket or current Denny. But the she jacket, Timori key card, hotel. We get fresh key card, one hotel. Making come low hotel now. We get after that, even on her birthday, we should try láti tiraka díẹ̀ láti ṣe one or two things. Mo travel nígbà yẹn mo dẹ̀ padà wá, mo dẹ̀ ra cake, mo ra phone mi, mo ra smartwatch and other things just to appease this girl. Ọmọ yìí ò gbà o. She practically just picked it up. When she left the house, she dropped everything in the house and then left. Bí mo ṣe ń bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mo mà ti rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn since then o. Mo ti rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn since that time. But naturally, bọ́kùnrin now, you have to due diligence. Ọmọ mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ daycare, ọmọ mi dẹ̀ lọ sí school. Kí la dẹ̀ máa rí ọkùnrin kan tí wàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní drop. Mo ṣáà ṣe due diligence mi. Mo find out orúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Mo find out ibi tó wà, ẹni tó jẹ́ and things like that. Mo ṣe wá find out wípé ìyàwó mi is currently living with that guy. As a matter of fact, àwọn ọmọ mi tí wọ́n ti wà so innocent. Wọ́n máa ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sílé ẹni tọ̀hún. We get that kind of paro will not make sense. Now, backstory wà ká tó máa bọ̀ ní Canada. Ó ní nǹkan tó ọmọ yẹn ti ṣe. Now, nígbà tí mo fẹ́ travel lọ sí India láti lọ ṣe course for 1 year. Wọ́n fún mi ní some substantial amount of money. Èmi kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ tí mo fi bẹ́ẹ̀ understand the immigration process Canada. Mo ṣáà mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa ní láti show proof of funds. Mo ní kí wọ́n sanwó directly sí account ìyàwó mi. Wọ́n lè sanwó yẹn directly sí account ìyàwó mi. Ìwà tí wọ́n sanwó sí account ìyàwó mi directly, èmi ní pé okay fine o. Ìwọ save owó yìí. Èmi on the other hand, èmi tí mo lọ sí India, owó tí mo ti ní tẹ́lẹ̀ savings mi máa try láti fi tọ́jú ara mi, so o ní láti ná owó tí wọ́n máa san tí wọ́n ti sọ fún mi. Ìwọ náà salary tó ń gbà lóṣooṣù, because wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ as a doctor in a teaching hospital, the same hospital láti ń ṣiṣẹ́. Salary tó ń gbà lóṣooṣù, salary yẹn mú kó fi máa tọ́jú ara rẹ̀, kó fi máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. Then ká ṣáà mọ̀ wípé owó tá máa need ni owó tá fi máa travel àti máa keep ẹ̀, so that owó yìí tí wọ́n fún mi láti program international program yẹn, ìwọ kọ́ máa dì mú àdè máa fi travel tàbí ká fi máa show proof of funds. Ó ní o. Àti Bíọ́lá, ká tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Lady pay me like 4 months. Wọ́n ní pé ó ti wọnú gbèsè. Mo ní pé irú gbèsè wo lo wọ̀ náà, kí ló ń sọ irú eré wo ló ń ṣe. wọ́n ṣàní pé tí wọ́n gbèsè okay explain gbèsè tó wọ̀ ó ní pé ó gba owó lọ́wọ́ àwọn loan app èló ló gbà wọ́n ní pé ó ṣàgbà owó kọ̀ọ̀kan ó ní pé bí 700,000 naira wọ́n ní 700,000 naira ó dẹ̀ ń gba salary lóṣooṣù ní Nàìjíríà this was before Tinubu era now ó ń gba salary close about 300,000 àbí 400,000 lóṣooṣù kí ló ní ìdòwò fún ilé tó ń gbé ní sí ilé ọ̀fẹ́ ni mọ́tò tó ń wà ó kàn ní láti fi epo sí so kí ló ń sọ wípé o lè ná 400,000 naira easily ó ṣàní pé owó yẹn máa ń tán ó dẹ̀ ní láti tọ́jú ọmọ kó tọ́jú ara kó ṣe gbá kó ṣàwò ìyàwó mi ò ra ẹ̀rí o kò ya ara earring rí o kò tiẹ̀ ní fashion consciousness at all end of the day ṣá mo ṣáà kí fáìn mo ti gbọ́ mo ṣáà ní pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó ní bó ṣe rí pé kí n pé màmẹ́ kí màmẹ́ explain everything sí mi màmẹ́ ní kí n pé ìyàwó mi náà wọnú loan debt náà pé ó ṣáà ní 1 or 2 issues mo ní okay no problem mọ́mí bẹ́ẹ̀lú lẹ́yìn ló sọ fún yín pé ó ní problem pẹ̀lú mọ́mí ṣáà sọ fún mi wípé wọ́n san 4 million naira fún ó wá gba loan 4 million naira mo ní kí ló need 4 million naira fún kí ló fi ṣe wọ́n ṣáà ní kó fi ń tọ́jú ara rẹ̀ mo ní kí àbí nǹkan mi wà àbí ṣé wọ́n blackmail ọmọ yìí ni àbí ṣé wọ́n san hush money ni àbí kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ eventually ṣá ọ̀rọ̀ ṣáà rí bákan ṣá wọ́n ṣáà ní pé kó send account ẹ̀ sí mi bàtà ṣe ìṣirò owó tó ti ná lónìí account ẹ̀ tó close to 10 million naira ní ọmọ yẹn ti gbà as gbèsè èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń gba salary lóṣooṣù of 400,000 naira. I had to involve my parents. Bí àwọn parents mi ṣe wá get involved nìyẹn ká tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Màmá ẹ̀ wọ́n get in touch pẹ̀lú màmá ẹ̀ bọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣe ní pé láti bá tí ó ti fẹ́ mi wípé èmi ò tọ́jú ẹ̀ rí pé mo fún lówó rí mo ò ṣe gbá mo ṣàwó pé òun ló máa ń sọ rẹ́ǹtì ilé òun ló máa ń ṣe ilé òun ló máa ń ṣe tọ̀hún so gbogbo stress yẹn ló ti jẹ́ kó jẹ gbèsè so gbèsè yẹn ló wá ń try láti pay off nísìn wọ́n ní kí God is on the throne Ọlọ́run ṣàánú eventually our parents mi get across mi gbọ́ ṣé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn mo ní kí ó tí kò sí nǹkan tó jọ yẹn wọ́n ṣáà ní pé nǹkan tí àwọn mi sọ lélẹ̀ pé bó la ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí mo sọ fún mọ́mí àti dáàdì wípé ẹ o èmi ò san lóhùn kankan fún un ìmì dẹ̀ mọ́ ń pa lónìí àfìgbà tó bá jẹ́wọ́ fún mi ní nǹkan tó fi lónìí ẹ̀ ṣe well eventually màmá ṣe wá throw curve ball bí màmá ṣe ní pé owó ticket láti rà tẹ́lẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n dá ticket padà ìyàwó mi náà dẹ̀ gba ticket ó dẹ̀ lọ dá ticket padà ticket international travel ta fẹ́ ṣe wá sí Canada this was before we came to Canada next thing màmá yẹn máa sọ ní wípé pé èmi fi pé mo kọ́ lè bá ọmọ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kí n insult family wọn pé àwọn parents máa ní láti wá sí Kano láti wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ ká tó lè travel lọ sí Canada àwọn parents ní kí ó kí pé kò sí problem tí wọ́n wá fẹ́ kí wọ́n wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ for the sake of the children tàti bí no problem kí wọ́n máa wá sí Kano láti wá bẹ̀bẹ̀ ìdókè Kano la bẹ́ẹ̀ sí àwọn parents ṣáà wá sí Kano a ṣe family meeting wọ́n bẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí pé ó dáa pé ká máa lọ unknown to me mo mọ̀ wípé nǹkan tí girl yìí máa wá set out fún mi nìyẹn ní Canada tí a dé àti di ọ̀la mo ṣe wà nísìn mo try láti figure out life ní country ìlú yóò easy ìlú yóò rọrùn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó wà lórí mi nísìn I need to clear myself clear my case gba lawyer ṣe gbá ṣàwò ṣe all the things mo fẹ́ ṣe now àti pé mo ti wá gba lawyer ìgbà tí mo ti wá gba lawyer concerning the family case ni wọ́n right sí ìgbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ right sí wọ́n dẹ̀ bí wípé madam bye ni ọkọ yín sọ o bí kẹ́ fees kẹ́ ṣe mediation àbí kẹ́ ṣe family bí wọ́n pè bí kẹ́ ṣe family counseling wọ́n ṣàráì bàtú lọ́yẹ̀ sí mi wípé pé kò sí nǹkan tó jọ yẹn o pé the marriage is irreparably broken down pé ká lọ fún divorce so ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ládẹ̀wà lórí nísìn kò divorce mi ní Nàìjíríà ó dé Canada tán wọ́n ní pé ìgbà tó fẹ́ divorce mi kò síṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe èèyàn kan rọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ náà ni she understand of course èmi náà mo love ìyàwó mi mo fẹ́ kí everything work out fine torí àwọn ọmọ